So what's the difference between self-confidence and self-esteem?
Okay, so self-esteem is sort of the core of who you are, sort of your values, how you feel about yourself, who you are as a human being. Self-confidence is your ability to do something. So I can have confidence about my ability in tennis and coaching, swimming, volleyball, whatever it is. Self-esteem is how I truly feel about myself as a human being.
You can
Okay,
fake
that
one.
great answer, and that you stole my thunder.
Oh dear.
No, but that's good because I had I guess you'd call him a coach, but his contention was just that you said, hey, in the pool or on the court or on the diamond or the wherever I am, if I'm good at it, like Andrew's a 10 on the tennis court, but in chess, I'm a 2. And when equate my self-esteem, when I align or equate my self-esteem with my confidence, if I'm not good at something, then I just my so I may be I'm always a 10. Andrew's a 10 even though I'm a 2 at the chess tournament, and to misconstrue those two is a mistake, as you so eloquently pointed
Yeah.
out. So
And you
that
can
was
build both.
amazing.
And you can build both. And it does bring me to, I'm just kind of thinking about your listeners as well. So interviewing, I mean, let's just bring it
Let's
home
talk.
to interviewing is self-esteem. You will work on yourself, be a great person, be very proud of who you are, have good integrity, have good values, and build your confidence around interviewing. Interviewing is just practicing, preparing for questions that are going to be asked, getting yourself in the right frame of mind, knowing that you can do the job, creating your stories about, I know that you've had all the people on your
No,
show
no,
that
no,
can.
don't make any assumptions. These are
Okay.
good because
I have been a career counselor. I do have a master's in career
I
counseling, so that slips in there.
yeah, and rightly so. It's interesting because listen, I love just going back to what you said earlier about being in sales. I think one of the mistakes that a lot of people make, and I certainly made it, is that, hey, when I graduated, I was, first of all, I just wanted to do what everyone else was doing because I thought that's what you're supposed to do. Like you should go to college and then you should get a job, and I wanted to be rich and famous, and then after a while, just rich. So at a real estate, insurance, I mean, it's really just bounced around chasing the dough, have been completely oblivious to the fact that, now I realize looking back, the three tenets, if I was doing career coaching, I'd say, are you good at it? Do you enjoy it? Can you get paid? Oh, by the way, if you're good at it and you enjoy it, you're gonna get paid. And as producer Bev likes to say, I love instant gratification, but it takes so long. Okay, audience, by now you know that producer Bev never says any of that stuff. I'm making that up. Producer Bev has her own thing of, wisdom with, I don't know,
And you just
Seneca.
said the Venn diagram of career coaching, by the way, and
Which is,
branding. Let's face it. What are you good at? What do you want to do? And what's needed in the market? Perfect
okay,
for
so,
personal
but
branding, company branding,
so
career.
let's go back to something you said. What actionable practical guidance do you have for someone? And you can just make this up. To your point, you've coached thousands of people. And I think at some level we're all coaches, or at least we all want to be, and most of us want to help other people elevate their game. So what are some practical ideas or suggestions that you have for someone that's struggling with, what should I do? I mean, I just graduated from
Ooh.
college. I have a degree in history
Mm.
or poli sci, and I kind of want to make dough. I'm worried everyone else is getting jobs in programming, and some people want to be a policeman or a doctor or a lawyer or an astronaut, but I don't know. What short of doing the Myers-Briggs or the Enneagram, what are some things?
Well, that's hard to say to a coach not to do those because I live and breathe that. But I will say the first book that came to mind when you said that is called Do What You Are, and it is based on the Myers-Briggs. So if you are looking to find out, what you should want to do when you grow up, no matter what age you are, that's a book that I recommend. So you do, you would take your personality test. I really do. I mean, personality type is my second language. So I do really know that you want to go with the flow. You want to be in a career that plays to your strengths, and part of that is your personality type. So that's I think one method to it. Gosh, and by the way, if you're in that situation, I completely resonate because I've been there in my career, and I know so many other people have. So there's different tools that there's a
And feel free to correct me. I'm not throwing sand at Myers-Briggs or Enneagram. I love what you said. I'm a big don't not to cut you off, but I love
yeah,
what you said about your personality. I'm always asking people what their sign is, which I think is a
that's
kind of a
right.
construct for your personality type. So actually, so how many personality types are there?
Oh my God, I don't know. Oh, how many personality types? I thought you were going to say how many personality assessments, and I was going to be like, I don't know. So it just depends on what the
Give me
instrument,
the
who the
4 or 5.
author is. So with something like a Myers-Briggs, there's actually 16 different types. With something like
16?
temperament, there's 4. So originally there's sort of Carl Jung was the kind of originator. So we base it on 4 basic temperament types. And that's actually a lot of the work I've been doing lately, is drilling it down to those 4, because that's easier for people to remember and apply. Yes, the Myers-Briggs brings it out to 16, the Enneagram is like 11. So there's another, that's 5. So I personally think 4 is,
What are
4
they?
or
What are
5.
the 4?
So, well, it depends, and it depends which instrument you do. So I use True Colors with people, and that's a colors based instrument. So it's, just like a blue, gold, green, orange type of thing, and that's based on, idealist, rationalist.
Oh my
Uh,
goodness. I was kind of hoping for introvert, extrovert. Um, but I
that's
guess you're right. It gets
that's
kind of tricky.
Myers Briggs: introvert, extrovert, intuition, sensing, thinking, feeling, judging, perceiving.
Empath.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
good.